Everybody, Rich here with Prep You in the Bunker, as a matter of fact. Oh, we'll get right to it. No, the picture had nothing to do with what we're going to talk about. I was just enjoying some Black Rifle coffee, um, decaf this time since it's evening. Anyhow, hey, guess what? It's Thursday. So, what does Thursday mean? Tips from the range. And this tip, we've talked about this tip before, but I need to pound it in your heads because I now have other evidence from Jason Hansen and several other articles I've got sitting on my totally messy desk because it's still nice outside and I can't sit inside. I like being outside too much. About should you break in your new gun every day, multiple times a day in the range? I watch it. I can see the range counter from where my range is, where I'm in there talking to people. I see where they're picking up their brand new rifle, their brand new handgun, and they get their eyes and their ears and a box of ammo. They get their brand new handgun, their brand new, rifle, and they walk right into my range. And of course, the first thing that always gets me is, "Hey, I'm new to this. Can you help me?" Well, of course I'm going to help you, but it's just kind of like, really? How about taking a class? It's not my job to teach you, but it kind of is. It's just, it goes along. But I've also had a few people say to me, "Hey, I was just wondering, I just bought this. Is there anything I need to do before I start shooting?" And I always tell them, yes. I know you're really excited to shoot it. I know you want to come in the range, and I know you want to start blasting away at some paper. But the best thing you can do is take it home, clean it, oil it per manufacturer specs, and then come back and have a good time. And a lot of people say, per manufacturer specs. I go, yes, there's a book inside there, and it's going to tell you. A lot of manufacturers will say to you, "Hey, we don't clean them. We fire them once to make sure that they fire." That's why sometimes you'll find one casing in your box when you get your firearm, and that's all they do. And then they put it away and they send it to you, and that's just about it. But more and more manufacturers, when you start looking at their pamphlets, they will tell you exactly how to break in your firearm. My biggest concern is a lot of firearms is, remember, don't forget, these firearms are built in a factory, put together. They're not cleaned. They're not, they're just put together, fired once, and sent to you. They may be oiled, but you don't know how long the firearm's been sitting around. Although now, firearms aren't sitting around very long because they're all being bought. But anyhow, they're not oiled great all the time, and you don't know if there's riflings left from the manufacturing of your barrel or whatever, pieces of plastic, pieces of whatever in your barrel, and you're going to put a round in there and shoot it. Not a really good idea. Also, if you look, especially rifles, there's a lot of them that will say, fire once, clean the barrel. Fire twice, clean the barrel. Fire 5 times, clean the barrel. Fire 10 times, clean the barrel. Another 10, clean the barrel. Because they know that it needs to be broken in. They know that the workings of that firearm need to be slowly brought in. You just don't want to crank off a whole bunch of rounds. I've seen guys bring in total cleaning kits and totally break them down and oil them or clean them and oil them. And I've seen pieces of metal. I've seen shavings of, plastic. I've seen all kinds of stuff. I've seen pieces of cloth inside them. You just don't know. And it's all manufacturers. When they're cranking these things out, they're cranking them out. and it's up to you to make sure that your barrel's clean. It's up to you to make sure that everything is working correctly. I find that's the biggest problem with a lot of people go, my firearm's not cycling. Well, if it's bone dry and brand new, it's not gonna cycle, okay? And people are using, there is some really crappy ammo out there too. When you first break in your firearm, put out the money. I know, okay, I know what you're saying right now, but Rich, ammo is already too expensive. And I agree with you, it is very expensive and it's not gonna come down. I don't see it. But look for the good stuff. My personal favorite is Sig Sauer. I think it's some of the best, ammo out there. Or some of the other manufacturers, they're match grade. They're competition ammo. Shoot that through it. Okay, I know you're gonna pay $50, maybe 55 for a box, but you're getting good ammo, burns clean, and you'll be happier down the road. Your barrel will last longer. Everything will work better. The little extractor, it can't pull that case out if it doesn't have some kind of lubricant in there also. So you want to make sure that it's lubed, because if you can't extract, you can't you can't put the next bullet in. But you all know that, unless you got unless you have a revolver, then you don't have to worry about that. Although there's some maintenance to do with that, but. What brought this up was I read an article. Oh, I'm sorry. Everybody just feel like they were just in an earthquake. And I've talked about Jason Hansen before. He's a former CIA agent. He has Spy and Survival Briefing. Please go to spyandsurvivalbriefing.com or any Jason Hansen stuff. You can get his daily or weekly info. It's great stuff. I know he sells a lot of stuff, but that's what all websites do. They all try to sell a lot of stuff. But go to his website, sign up, get the newsletters. Like here, do you need to break in your gun? Yes, you do. And he basically, said the reason is many guns benefit from it. And he says it right here. Also, breaking in a rifle also makes the rifle easier to clean. All right, you're not getting all kinds of crap in there. It's not junked up. Breaking in a gun can smooth out any machine marks or rough spots that are left from the manufacturing process. Exactly. As your firearm cycles, there may be burrs or maybe little pieces of metal that did not come off in the manufacturing process. As it cycles, it may break these off, okay, and clean it and make it smoother. So as you're firing the 1, then the 2, then the 5, then the 10, then the 10, and the 25 per manufacturer specs, you're cleaning those burrs out, okay? They aren't getting jammed. They aren't getting burned into parts that you can't get them out. Cleaning it also, like he said, will make it function better. Okay, the main idea is to clean the gun, shoot it, clean it again, then repeat the process. The idea is that when bullets travel through the barrel, it will scrape off any rough spots. Okay, but it leaves some of that stuff behind. All right. Then there is the material in the barrel. It will come out when you clean it after each round. Okay. Some gun manufacturers do this process up to 20 times to break in, or they suggest you do this up to 20 times to break in a rifle. You got to read the book, read the manual, or when you buy it and you're waiting your 3 days, okay, if you have to wait 3 days or whatever, go to the website, find out break-in process on the particular firearm that you're doing. All right, that's the best thing to do. So some people shoot 1 round, then clean the gun. Next they shoot 5 rounds and clean the gun, then 10, and so on. At that point it's personal preference if it is not listed in your manufacturer spec. Okay, that's what I do. Every rifle I've ever bought, and there's a bunch of them, they have been broke in 1 bullet, 5 bullets, 10 bullets, 10 bullets, 20, and I go up to 100. It's a long process. Nobody wants to come with me when I do it either, because it's like, oh, geez, Rich, again? You cleaning again? My preferred method of cleaning is using a snake. We all know what the snakes are. Those are great. Some manufacturers, such as Car, include instructions how to break in their guns. Other manufacturers don't say anything about breaking in guns. Remember, gun manufacturers test fire new guns before shipping them off, but they usually don't clean the gun after shooting. All right? Even if they only test fire one round, you should clean the gun before shooting it. I say that every day. Clean your firearm before you shoot it. Get the crap out of it, okay? You will be surprised what is in there. Even the top manufacturers will have crap still inside their firearm. Get it cleaned out, all right? So, I mean, there's Jason Hansen, another earthquake. Oh, geez. There's other manufacturers, firearm manufacturers. Daniel Defense will talk about it. A lot of these guys on YouTube that are gun specific or firearm specific, they will talk about break-in process. It's just a smart thing to do. I know it's a hassle in the beginning. I know the good ammo is very expensive, but you want that particular firearm to last a lifetime. All right? And that's the only way to get it to last a lifetime, is by you taking care of it right from the beginning. So that's it. That's your range tip of the day. And hopefully I won't see you come to my range and purchase a firearm and not clean it before you shoot it, and not check out your manufacturer spec before you even pick it up. That's huge right there. So thank you, subscribers. Thank you. If you're not a subscriber, I don't know why you're not a subscriber. You should be a subscriber, because we have a lot of fun here. And there's always new videos to see, and you can always look back at our 170 plus videos about prepping and firearms and fun stuff, and my dogs chasing vacuum cleaners and all that kind of crazy stuff. But that's it for today. Yeah, subscribers, thank you. And please comment on our videos if you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you have a suggestion for other videos, or this video, or maybe I need to do something different. I am still waiting for my Wi-Fi mic to come. Was suggested by a subscriber. There's like nothing on Amazon for some reason. I think everybody's buying everything. Anyhow, so as we always close our videos, please always be aware of your surroundings, no matter where you're at, work, play, vacation, wherever, walking the dogs, or even in your backyard. Lady down the street had a home invasion, and she was out in her backyard. So be aware of that. Also, have enough food on hand for at least 3 months to shelter in place, and at least 3 days to 3 weeks if you have to bug out. Chances are you'll have to shelter in place, hopefully not bug out, but you never know. And please, prep like your life depends on, because it really, really does. Thanks a lot. Take care. See you next time.